Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. In this video, I want to go over some observations I had with my sweet corn, which is really not about the sweet corn, but about the growth of it. So let's take a look. So here's my plant of sweet corn. In this bed on your left, this was just a bed I did my normal, cover it with some leaves, that type of thing, last fall. This bed on your right, this is a bed where I had grown a buckwheat cover crop, terminated, let that drop. I kind of buried that underneath some compost. And then as the leaves fell, I put leaves on here. And then during that time when I terminated the cover crop and put the leaves, I had put some woven ground cover on here to kind of tarp it and keep all the weeds out. And it stayed covered like that all the way through winter and then into spring when I did the planting. So this first group of plants here, this is my first planting of sweet corn, which I started indoors. And then over here, this is my third planting of sweet corn, which I direct sowed into the soil. Now you can see there's quite a bit of difference in height between this first planting and this third planting. You know, this is a good 1.5 feet taller, and you know, the corn is quite healthy right now, and you know, the silks are getting ready. I mean, they've already been silked. I pollinated them, and they'll be ready for picking in like another week or so. All right, so let's go to the other side, and we'll look at the second and last planting of sweet corn. So this was the second planting. And this was really only like 1 week later than the first planting. That's only because I didn't get quite as much germination from the first planting as I was expecting, so I started some more. Now on the back here, we got the fourth and the fifth planting. And you can see why the second planting is definitely taller than the first. The fourth and fifth are a lot taller. So just for comparison, I'm 6'1", and these plants, even though they're raised up a little bit from the bed, they're taller than I am. Now what's strange to me is that the third, fourth, and fifth plantings, they're all started like 15 days apart from one another. And my fifth planting is silking at pretty much the same time as my fourth planting, which is not something I expected. I planted them 15 days apart so that I'd stagger the harvest and, you know, have fresh corn a little bit later into the season. But here they are, all soaking at the same time. Now I can't really say exactly what caused the extra growth on this bed. Was it just that, you know, I had the cover crop in there and had added a lot more nutrients, and as those nutrients break down, they become available to the plants, and that helped them grow a lot this year? Or was it just that it was just warmer at this time of year when I planted these? So, or probably some kind of combination of that. Anyways, if you have any thoughts on that, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed, got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.